Well, Charlie Crist has announced his campaign, and he's going to be running for governor. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, look, we know what happened. The 4 years before I became governor, the state lost 832,000 jobs. Unemployment went from 3.5 to 11.1%. In 2 years and 8 months, we don't have September and October numbers yet, but in 2 years and 8 months, the private sector's added 365,000 jobs. We're now, for the first time since 2008, below the national average on unemployment. It's down to 7% from 11.1. So I'm going to continue to focus on how do we make sure it's the best state to get a job, how do we make sure we can get a great education. And by the way, our fourth graders are now number 2 in the world in reading. Fourth and eighth graders, highest student achievement gains in the country of any large state. Hispanic students, highest graduation rate in the country. So I'm going to continue to focus on jobs and education.
Governor Scott, I didn't recognize you without your fedora, your trench coat, or your Tommy gun. Can you remark or comment about his remark likening you to 1920s mobster Al Capone? What do you think about that?
Gosh, what I'm focused on is making sure, here's what I think back. I think back to how I grew up. I grew up in public housing, started school in public housing, how my parents struggled to have a job. I think every day, how can I make this state the state that people like my parents who struggle for jobs all the time can get a job.
It's a no remark.
What's your opinion about the Affordable Care Act?
Look, let's think about it. It doesn't work. I mean, it's a bad law. We have over 300,000 individuals now that have been told they're not going to have their insurance at the end of the year. The president slowly keeps making changes to the law. It's a bad law. It's impacting our citizens. The taxes have already gone up for our citizens. Now citizens are losing their insurance because of the president's health care law. He said they wouldn't lose their insurance, so he's done the wrong thing.
Do you have any alternatives to help Floridians be covered?
Look, I'm working on it every day to get people jobs. I mean, look, the best way to get health insurance is either get it through your employment or have a job where you can afford your insurance or afford health care. If you decide you don't want to buy insurance. So the goal is to get everybody have the opportunity for a job, and that way they're going to be able to afford their health care.
Because the law is such a bad idea or a bad law, do you think that the case has been made for a full repeal now of the law?
Look, we know what should have happened. We should have done a law that would use the free market. Create more competition, allow people to buy the insurance you want to buy, not what the government tells you to buy. Give you a tax break, just like we give to employers so you buy your own policy. Reward people for taking care of themselves. Eat right, don't smoke, exercise, those things. That's what the law should have been. It shouldn't have been what the law they passed, which is these significant tax increases, which all of us pay for, our companies pay for, which means our costs go up. The president said we wouldn't lose our insurance, and now we're losing it. So we need to go back and think about the free market. Create some competition. Allow you to buy the insurance you want to buy.